Hi guys, Smooth Talker here. So this video is for DannysCam. He's got this great series called Bachelor Cuisine that I'm a big fan of. And he said maybe I should do a bit of one of my recipes. So this one's for you, bud. So when I think of Bachelor Cuisine, I think about, three things. I think about recipes that don't have a lot of ingredients, are easy to make because we don't want to put in much effort. I think about creative use of ingredients because sometimes you're dealing with a kitchen or fridge that's nearly empty. You only got a few things that don't seem to fit together, and by God, you got to eat, so you're going to make it happen. And finally, this last recipe certainly fits the bill. Might be something really quick because you're watching the game on TV or whatever, and you're trying to cook during a commercial break, so it's only got to take 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, so let's get to this recipe. So there's one ingredient that when I think about it, if it's in a recipe, that recipe almost automatically qualifies for Bachelor Cuisine. Bam, ramen noodles. That's our main ingredient here. So, ramen's good on its own. I eat it a lot. It's tasty. But what if it's breakfast time and you're in the mood for something sweet? Now, I don't know if you guys ever tried this, but if you don't put the seasoning packet in, ramen noodles on their own are kind of just like regular noodles. So it stands to reason if you don't put the seasoning packet in, you can make them taste like pretty much anything. So let's see what else we have around the kitchen that might go good for breakfast. Alright, we got a banana. That one's pretty old. Looks like it's at the end of its life maybe. So that'll work. And in this recipe, the softer the banana the better, because I'm not really going for big chunks of banana, but just kind of like a banana flavor. So when I make this, the banana is just kind of going to disintegrate and just flavor the whole thing. And let's keep it to 3 ingredients. We just need something to cook the noodles in, soften the noodles, and bring this whole dish together. So how about a cup of milk? Alright, that's all we need. Now the only step that takes a little bit of time for this one is you want to break your ramen noodles up pretty good. I find the best way to do this is in the package, because that way they don't go flying all over your kitchen. It doesn't need to be pulverized completely. You can have a few chunks. This is just to make sure that everything cooks, because we're going to do this in the microwave to keep everything quick. That should be about good. Alright, now we have the noodles broken up. You dump those in your bowl. A bowl you can just put in the microwave, anything will do. And make sure to get out your seasoning packet. Now I always save these because you can use them in other cooking, because it's a good flavor. And sometimes if it's late at night, I don't feel like eating a lot, but I'm kind of hungry anyways. I'll just mix this with some water and have it kind of as a chicken tea, if that makes any sense. Okay, last thing to do is to cut up the banana. You can do this with your fingers, although this one's kind of soft, so that would probably just make banana mash. So I'm going to use a knife. It's a pretty soft banana. It'll taste good though. And you want to cut it into regular size slices, kind of the same size you might put on cereal. And we're going to use a whole banana. And that's all you got to do for the cutting. Now we just want to put the bananas in the bowl and the milk in the bowl, and we'll be all set for the microwave. Kind of mix that together. Make sure all the bananas are in there because that's what gives all the flavor. Alright. Now when it comes to how long to microwave, all microwaves are different. I have a really old microwave, so it generally takes longer. You want to cook it till it's done, and you want to stop about halfway through to stir it. 4 minutes might do it in some of the newer microwaves, maybe even less, I don't know. I'm going to go for 5 minutes, so I'm going 2.5. stir it, put it back in, and go another 2.5. Alright, that's the end of our first 2.5 minutes. Time to stir. Just want to mix it around, and if there's any ramen noodles that are kind of dry still, you just want to mash them down in there. And more waiting. Alright guys, we're done now, out of the microwave. I guess it's not much to look at. This is the kind of recipe that's going to appeal to the people who are into hot breakfast cereals. I like it a lot. I take it over, oatmeal most days of the week, I guess. But I eat all kinds of breakfast cereal, grits, sometimes just cornmeal. Oatmeal is a big favorite. Alright, I guess they always show the cook taking a taste, so we'll try this. It's pretty good. It could maybe use a little bit of sugar, but depending on your banana, it'll be sweet enough. So I'd wait until after it's cooked before you add anything. Alright guys, if you're here watching this video, chances are you already know DannysCam, but gotta give a big shout out to DannysCam because I wouldn't have done this video without him. Bachelor Cuisine is totally his idea. It's a great idea, and one that I subscribe to DannysCam, and I always look for those videos. He can't do them enough for me. Take it easy.